रञ्जना यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज विहारी
यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज विहारी
जय राधावा जय कुंज विहारी यशोदानन्दना व्रज जनरञ्जना
यशोदानन्दना व्रज जनरञ्जना
यशोदानन्दना व्रज जनरञ्जना यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज विहारी
यमुना तीरवनचारी कुंज विहारी
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, verse number 24. Agnihi jyotihi ahaḥ śuklaḥ agnir jyotir śuklaḥ agnir jyoti śuklaḥ ṣaṇ-māsā uttarāyaṇam ṣaṇ-māsā uttarāyaṇam ṣaṇ-māsā uttarāyaṇam tatra prayātā gacchanti tatra prayātā gacchanti tatra prayātā gacchanti brahma vidah janāḥ brahma-vido janāḥ brahma-vido janāḥ agnir jyotir śuklaḥ ṣaṇ-māsā uttarāyaṇam tatra prayātā gacchanti brahma-vido janāḥ agnir jyotir śuklaḥ ṣaṇ-māsā uttarāyaṇam tatra prayātā gacchanti brahma-vido janāḥ. Okay, word to word meaning. Agnihi, fire. Jyotihi, light. Ahaḥ, day. Śuklaḥ, white. ṣaṇ-māsā, 6 months. Uttarāyaṇam, when the sun passes on the northern side. Tatra, there. Prayātā, one who goes. Gacchanti, passes away. Brahma, the absolute. Brahma-vidah, one who knows the absolute. janāḥ, person. Translation purport by Śrīla Prabhupada. Translation. Those who know the Supreme Brahman pass away from the world during the influence of the fiery god in the light at an auspicious moment during the fortnight of the moon and 6 months when the sun travels in the north. Translation with repetition. Those who know the Supreme Brahman pass away from the world during the influence of the fiery god in the light at an auspicious moment during the fortnight of the moon and the 6 months when the sun travels in the north. Purport by Śrīla Prabhupada. Purport. When fire, light, day and moon are mentioned, it is to be understood that over all of them there are various preceding deities who makes arrangement for the passage of the soul. At the time of death, the jiva sets forth on the path to a new life. If one leaves the body at the time designated above, either accidentally or by arrangement, it is possible for him to attain the impersonal Brahmajyoti. Mystics who are advanced in yoga practice can arrange the time and place to leave the body. Others have no control. If by accident they leave at an auspicious moment, then they will not return to the cycle of birth and death. But if not, then there is every possibility that they will have to return. However, for the pure devotee in Krishna consciousness, there is no fear of returning, whether he leaves the body at an auspicious or inauspicious moment, by accident or arrangement. Dasa and the purport. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Jayasti Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this verse is related to Uttarāyaṇam. Today is the beginning of Uttarāyaṇam. That is, sun travels towards northern side. Dakshināyana means sun travels towards southern side. So this is very auspicious day, Saṅkraṇti, Makara Saṅkraṇti. It's a day of demigods. One day of demigods is equal to 1 year. on the earthly planet. 1 day of demigods in the heavenly planet, devas is equal to one year. So daytime of the demigods is called uttarāyaṇam. Year morning, sunrise to sunset is considered to be a day. That is uttarāyaṇa for them. That once daytime, that is 12 hours approximately, it's equal to 6 months. The daytime of the demigods is here is uttarāyaṇa. The night time of the demigods is dakshanāyaṇa. So Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita about the soul, those who know the Brahman. They leave their body at an auspicious moment, particularly during the uttarāyaṇam. There are two classes of yogis who lives during uttarāyaṇa or dakshanāyaṇa. Anyone who leaves the body mentioned in this verse during the daytime, influence of fiery god, then he will not take birth again, enter into the Brahma-jyoti. That's one kind of liberation. Other yogis who passes away in this world during dakshanāyaṇa and other so many parameters are there, they will come back to this earthly planet. After enjoying n number of years in the heavenly planets, they will come back here. So in this verse, it is said that if at the time of death, the jiva sets forth on the path to a new life. So this life is the preparation for the next life. This life is a preparation for the next life. Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita how the soul transmigrate from one body to another body. In the 15th chapter, Shariram ed avapnoti etchapyuktra matishvara gritetvani samyadi vayurgandan ivasayat. The jiva transmigrate from one body to another body. How? They carries different conception of life from one body to another body. They carry different conception of life from one body to another body, just like air carries aroma. Air carries aroma. For example, there is a nice rose garden is there next to our house center. Nice rose garden, very fragrant smell. When there is a wind comes this side, we'll all feel the fragrance. Actually, air has no fragrance. Air has no fragrance. Because air come in touch with the fragrance, therefore, we feel the fragrance. Suppose backside is some switch and air blows, we feel stinking smell. Why? Because air has come in contact with the filthy smell. But air has neither good fragrance nor bad odor. Because it comes in touch with good or bad, it carries. Similarly, the spirit soul carries different conception of life from one body to another body. Therefore, we all are different. We are all are different. I like blue color, you may like black color. I may like jamun, you may like rasagulla. Everyone has got different taste. Everyone has got different taste. We carry that. Therefore, we can see like children. The parents expect the children should grow nicely. They try to teach, do this, don't do this. Yet children say, no, I'll be like this only. Why? Because he carries different conception of life from his previous life. Just like I have given some example in the past class. We are like a CDs. Our CDs are already full. Suppose a man is getting married to a woman. A boy is getting married to a girl. Boy expects when he's getting married, I will change my wife to act the way I want. Everyone wants. I want my wife to act the way I want. She also thinks after getting married, I will make my husband to act the way I want. They get married, but both of them are not budging. Nobody follows each other. Why? Because they carry different conception. Already the seed is full. And they expect their children that I will make my child to listen what I say. They expect the child will be empty CD so that they can write their song upon the CD of the child. But when it comes out, whatever you say, child will not follow. Why? Because it's already full. CD is full. We can't erase. We can't rewrite. We cannot rewrite the songs. Unless the soul wishes to rewrite, we cannot rewrite. It's our choice whether I can rewrite the song. Nobody can rewrite because all our CDs are full. According to our conception, because Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, in this verse, the jiva is called Ishvara. Ishvara means controller. Controller means he can change if he wants. He can rewrite the song. He can erase the CD. I can write new songs. Therefore, the jiva is called Ishvara. He can adopt the new way of life in the association of good people, devotees. If one adulterates his consciousness by having association with people like a dog's mentality. Dog's mentality means always fighting, quarreling with others. The nature is developed like a dog's mentality. Dogs, what they do? Simply they will bark unnecessarily. The good person or bad person, they'll bark. Because he has developed the mentality of dog in this lifetime by fighting with others, he will get the body of dog in the next life. Because this life is the preparation for the next life. Similarly, if one develops the qualities of a demigods, higher planetary system, good godly qualities, then he will take birth in the family of demigods in the higher planets. If one fixes his mind upon Krishna, if one thinks of Krishna, one becomes Krishna consciousness, then he'll be transferred to the Krishna Loka at the time of death. So this life is the preparation for the next life. If we adulterate our consciousness with the mentality of other jivas, we'll get the corresponding body. According to our consciousness, what we have, we develop in this life, whatever thoughts we accumulate in this life, correspondingly we get the body in the next life. So this life is a preparation for the next life. Just like consciousness is like a crystal clear water. Our consciousness is like a crystal clear water. If you put some blue color mix with the water, what happens? The color of the water changes. Similarly, our consciousness is a pure Krishna consciousness. When we associate with the people, those who are bad, we'll get the quality of those people. When we associate with the good people, all the bad qualities can disappear. So association's vital role in developing, molding our consciousness. Therefore, we should always seek good association. When we associate with the devotees, we will develop the qualities, good qualities, transcendental qualities. It's very, very important. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Antakalecha mameva smaran mukta kalevaram ya prayāti samadbhavam yati natri atra samshaya. Antakalecha mameva. If anyone remembers me, antakale. Antakale means at the time of death. Anyone remembers me at the time of death, he will attain my same state. He will attain the body like me, transcendental body, which is eternal, full of bliss, full of knowledge. Krishna body is Satchidananda. Because his body is Sat Chit Ananda. Sat means eternal, Chit means full of knowledge, Ananda means full of bliss. If one remembers Krishna at the time of death, he will get a body like a Krishna, which is eternal, full of knowledge, full of bliss. So one has to practice. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj says, how to think of Krishna at the time of death. Already we've discussed this point. Unless we practice right from the beginning. One day before the exam, we cannot study and score 100 out of 100. One day before exam, we cannot study, score 100 out of 100. We have to practice throughout the year. Study well. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj says, Kaumara achret prajno dharman bhagavada hiya. Durlabham manashum janna tadapi artadam adruvam. He says, Kaumara achret prajno. Kaumara is the age starts from 6th year. Up to 5 years, children can play. Children can play. But from the age of 6, one should practice Krishna consciousness. Durlabha Manusham Janma. This Manusha Janma is Durlabha, very rare. But Artha, it has got meaning. Although it's a temporary, this human form of life, the body, material body is a temporary, will not live for a long time. May live for 60 years, 80 years, at most 100 years. After that, we have to give up. Although it is a temporary, nevertheless, Artha, it has got meaning. What is the meaning? That in this life, we can practice Krishna consciousness and can remember Krishna at the time of death, so that we will go to the abode of Lord Krishna, dance with Krishna, eat with Krishna. It has got artha, meaningful. One should not waste it. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajityante kalevaram tam tam yevati kaunteya sadatad bhava bhavita. Therefore, Krishna says, whatever state of being one remembers at the time of death, the same state he will attain. The same state he will attain. If one think of dog at the time of death, generally people are attached to dog. Some of people at least. Either person can be a servant of God or servant of dog. If you don't become servant of God, then naturally you won't become servant of dog. So what attachment is there for the jiva he has? He will get that body at the time of death. Just like a Bharat Maharaj. King Bharata was so exalted. He left everything, family, wife, children, society, community, went to the forest, practiced devotional service, but somehow you developed attachment for a baby deer. Deer has no mother. He thought, this poor jiva has taken shelter of me. It's my duty to take care of the jiva. While taking care of the jiva, he forgot his Krishna consciousness practice. And he developed that attachment more and more. As a result, he thought of the deer at the time of death. Because he thought of deer at the time of death, then he has to get the body of deer at the time of death. So because it's a loss of nature. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajityante kalevaram. Whatever state of being one remembers at the time of death, the same state he will attain without fail. Krishna says, this is a loss of nature. Either husband think of wife or wife think of husband. Vice versa. Wife will become husband male, Next life, male become female, next life. Because our attachment is there. Therefore, Krishna says, you transfer your attachment to me. You think of me. Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhya jamam namaskuru. Always think of me. Become my devotee. Worship me. In this way, you will develop attachment for me. At the time of death, you will come back to me. I promise you, Arjuna. So, here, the yogis, we can see in the life of Bhishma Deva, how he was waiting for the auspicious moment to give up his body. He was waiting for uttarāyaṇam. The battlefield of Kurukshetra took place at the end of dakshināyana, the December month. Battlefield of Kurukshetra took place in December month, dakshināyana, end of dakshināyana. So he was shot an arrow by Arjuna, many arrows. He was lying on the bed of arrows. The battle was over. Pandavas won because all of them were killed. Only Bhishma was lying on the bed of arrows, waiting for an auspicious moment to leave the body. So when Yudhishthira Maharaj won, he is supposed to assume the role of a king and take care of the citizens. But he was lamenting. Yudhishthira Maharaj was constantly lamenting for the cause of so many deaths. He thought, because I am driven by the greed to occupy the kingdom, I killed lakhs of people on the battlefield. He was filled with full of grief. Many great personalities said, my dear Yudhishthira, you have not done anything wrong. You have done your religious duty. Still, he was not able to give up the grief. Vyasadeva came and advised, my dear Yudhishthira, please give up your grief. Now, please take charge of the kingdom rule. There is no king, rooks and thieves will loot the people. So still he was feeling. Krishna advised Yudhishthira Maharaj, what you have done is not wrong. Please give up the grief. Assume the role of a king. Take care of the citizen. Still he was not able to give up. Constantly lamenting. Then Krishna thought, let me take Yudhishthira to Bhishma Deva, so that he can get direct instruction from Bhishma Deva. Bhishma Deva, although he was a Kshatriya, nevertheless is superior in knowledge to even Vyasadeva. Although Vyasadeva was a Brahmana who was author of all the Vedas and Puranas, nevertheless it is said Bhishma Deva is superior to Vyasadeva in terms of knowledge. Therefore Krishna wanted Yudhishthira Maharaj to be instructed by Bhishma Deva. So Krishna took Pandavas to Bhishma Deva, who was lying on the bed of arrows, waiting for an auspicious moment to leave the body. So at the time, all the great personalities in the entire universe, Bharadwaja, Vashishta, Gautama, Parashurama, all the great personalities came to hear from Bhishma Deva. When Lord Parashurama came to hear from Bhishma Deva, that is the position of Bhishma Deva. Is well knowledgeable person, surpassed even all the great personalities. So when all the great personalities assembled there, Krishna took Pandavas to Bhishma Deva. All of them went offered obeisance to Bhishma Deva. So at the time Bhishma Deva saw the Pandavas, his tears started flowing from his eyes. And looked at Pandavas and said, "O Pandavas, what great terrible injustices and suffering you souls underwent for being the sons of religious personified." Because Pandavas are all sons of Yamaraja, Dharmaraja, Indra, then Vayu, then Ashwini Kumaras. They are very religious people. Pandu, known for religious principle. Yet they underwent so many reverses, so many sufferings in their life. due to the despite the power of pious act, because Pandavas are known for pious activity. Despite due to the power of good administration, Pandavas' administration is extremely good. Despite the power of knowing military science, means they are very expert in military science, all kinds of knowledge about the weapons. Despite of all these things, more directly under the supervision of Krishna, not others. Krishna is there with them constantly. Of all these things, you people on suffering after suffering, not one and two, innumerable suffering. Possible for Pandavas to suffer in the presence of Lord Krishna. It's all due to Kala, influence of time. My dear Yudhishthira, actually understand it is all the sufferings you had undergone. It's a plan of the Lord. Should accept the plan of the Lord and simply go ahead in your life. Even the great personalities like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, they are not able to comprehend. They are not able to understand the plan of the Lord. Great personalities are not able to understand, including Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva are not able to understand the plan of the Lord. How a common person like us can understand the plan of the Lord. Therefore, please accept everything as the plan of the Lord. Please go ahead. Rule the citizen. Out of ignorance, you are thinking that Krishna is your maternal cousin, your friend, your well-wisher, your benefactor. Actually, Sakshat, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the original Narayana. But amongst us is moving like an ordinary person. Krishna is just like is acting like an ordinary person. He's simply bewildering us. Don't come under illusion. Don't think he is your messenger. Don't think he is your well-wisher. Don't think he is your friend. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna, out of his causeless mercy, has come here to bestow his mercy upon me. Because I am going to give up this body. He wants to come here and show his face so that I can think of him and leave my body and attain his. Because he knew very well that unflinching devotee servant. So they started speaking. Then finally, Yudhishthira Maharaj said, Bhishma requested Yudhishthira, now it's a time for you. Please accept the responsibility of the king and rule the citizens. He started giving many subject matter. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj asked questions. There are many questions are there. He asked few questions too. We will discuss only few questions. Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, my dear grandfather, grandsire, the path of kingly duties is very vast, large. Please tell me a specific duty, most important among all the duties. By practicing that one duty, one can get all the merits, complete merit. Because it's not possible for us to practice many duties. But what is the most important duty among all the duties? By practicing that one duty, one can attain the highest merit. Bhishma said, worship of mother, father, and spiritual master is the most important duty among all the duties. Provided if they are 100% Krishna consciousness. That is most important point. One should offer respect to all the people, all the three of them, and one should execute the command of mother, father, spiritual master without any hesitation. One should execute the order of mother, father, and spiritual master. And one should not eat before they eat. One should not eat before mother. It's for elders, not for children. Children is vice versa. They should feed children, then only they should eat. When they grow up, they should take care of father, mother, all. And one should not eat better food than what we give. Okay, father, mother, they are old. Give some yesterday rice. Let me eat some nice, hot, fresh dosa. Anyway, old, what they are going to do? I am young now. I want to gain energy. I should eat more, better food. No. One should not eat better food than what they give to father, mother. They should be given the best. We can take same or lower, not higher. The next, Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, how can a person can behave in the assembly when he is addressed harshly by an ignorant person? Suppose that one assembly is there, suddenly one person gets up and scolds, use all vulgar words, speaking ill about him, angrily speaking. What should be the response or what should be the behavior of the person who was spoken harshly by an ignorant person? How he should respond? Bhishma Deva said, the person simply keeps quiet without counteracting. Without counteracting the abuser. What he gets whatever pious activity spoke harshly in his life, would have somewhere, would have given some charity, done some pious activity. This person who was spoken harshly, who received that, if he does not get angry and he takes away all the good deeds what he performed, and in return, whatever he has done, wrong thing, bad karma, he will transfer to the person. Without speaking anything, simply he exchanges, transfer all the bad karma to the person who speaks harshly and takes away all the good karma. What is the use of dealing with some foolish person? It's a dog. If a dog barks at us, you dog, you are barking at me, let me also bark at you. We start barking, there is no difference between the dog and us. Isn't it? So one should not come to the level of dog. Don't get argument with him. Somebody speaking harshly, shouting, screaming. Don't scream or shout. To this level, we'll become degraded. By keeping quiet, we will take away all his good deeds. We are transferring all our bad karma to him. By shouting at him, we are not getting any benefit, but we are degrading ourselves because we are proving ourselves. You are a dog, I am also. The next question, Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, what activity should not be given up at any point of time? There are something should be there, should be performed always, should not be given up. Worship of the true Brahmanas. Brahmanas should be taken care, follow the instruction. True Brahmanas. True Brahmana means one to strictly follow the order of the Lord. In this way, Bhishma Deva explained many subjects to Yudhishthira Maharaj, then requested, please accept the rule of the king and continue to rule. So he said, still, my dear grandfather, although you instruct me in so many things, still I am not able to give up. The mere theoretical instruction is not making me to give up the grief. Then Bhishma Deva explained one very important story which mitigate the grief of Yudhishthira Maharaj. He said, there was one ascetic lady, please hear with attention, who was known for, her name is Gautami, known for her patience, saintly woman. And she had a son, small boy, 5-year-old boy. One day, the boy was bitten by a snake, serpent, and died. And there was one hunter. He caught the snake and brought to the Gautami and said, "This snake has bitten your side. Now please tell me which way you want me to kill this snake. You want to take revenge, no? Everyone has got that. You are killed, I want to kill." So the hunter was imploring her to tell which way I should kill the snake. Since she was a pious woman, saintly woman, known for forgiveness, hunter, please release the snake. The snake is not the cause of my son's death. My son died like so many people. Release the snake. Hunter said, "Person like you can forgive the wrongdoers, but person like me, unless I take revenge against a wrongdoer, I cannot be peaceful, I cannot sleep. Therefore, I should kill this snake at any cost." The woman said, "No, please release." Then the person said, "If enemy is released, he'll create more trouble for others. Therefore, it should be killed. The enemy who has been captured should be killed. One get great merit by killing the enemy. Otherwise, the enemy will go and create other wrong things." She said, "One can get more merit by releasing the enemy who has been captured." So Gautami was not budging to this hunter. At the time, the snake spoke in the human voice to the hunter, "Oh hunter, why do you want to kill me? Actually, I did not kill. I did not bite on my own. I have been ordered by Mrityu, death personified. Therefore, you should not hold me responsible for the death of the boy. If you want to be the responsible person, it is Mrityu. I simply follow Mrityu." Then immediately Mrityu appeared, death personified, and said, "Actually, I have not done this. I have not done this. Actually, I acted according to Kala." So immediately that snake said, "See, now you got according to direction of Mrityu, I had bitten. Therefore, you should release me. O Mrityu, whatever you followed according to direction of Kala, that I don't know. But I am not at fault. Hunter, release me." The hunter said, "I consider both of you are culprit of you. Who? Mrityu and the serpent." That Mrityu said, "No, how do you consider that I am responsible? I am not responsible. See, according to direction of Kala, you want to punish, you should punish Kala. Time." Then Kala appeared and said, "O hunter, neither I nor the Mrityu nor the snake is responsible for the death. It's due to his own previous activities. None of us is for not anyone's death." Then immediately Gautami said, "My son died due to his karma, not due to snake or Mrityu or so and so. Therefore, should release the snake." This is the philosophical understanding. We generally think somebody is acting as enemy is enemy. Punish him. But the person like a Gautami or person like a saintly person, think anyone as enemy is act to my past karma. I have done something wrong in life, therefore he is giving the reaction. So then after hearing this, that hunter was convinced and let the serpent free. Then Bhishma Deva said, my dear Yudhishthira, like this, responsible for the death of all the people. They are their own karma. Therefore, you are not responsible. Now, please assume the role of care of the citizens. So, this instruction gave confidence to, and his doubt was cleared by Bhishma Deva. That Yudhishthira Maharaj went all the Pandavas. Thereafter, Bhishma, who spoke different subject with the thousands of meaning, who fought thousands of battles, who protects thousands of subjects, withdrew all his from the outside field. He started fixing his consciousness upon Krishna. He started offering wonderful prayers to Krishna to please Krishna. Then, at an auspicious moment, he was waiting for uttarāyaṇam. When the uttarāyaṇam started, he wanted to give up this body to go back to the abode of Lord Krishna. Because he got the boon. Bhishma Deva got the boon from his father that he can give up the body at the time of his choice. But we don't have that choice. We don't have that choice. Give our body at an auspicious moment. Anytime. Therefore, Krishna says, this is meant for yogis, leaving the body, whether auspicious moment or inauspicious moment. But for a devotee, it doesn't matter. He can leave his body anytime. Devotee is not bewildered by or inauspicious time. Remember Krishna at the time of death, Krishna. Even if you do not remember Krishna, Krishna will remember us. This person has chanted my name. He practiced devotional service. He did lot of service in the temple. He distributed the book. He preached Krishna consciousness. He is not able to remember. I'll remember. Krishna remembers the jiva and takes back him to the abode of God. So therefore, it's very, very important for devotees. We need not worry about whether it's uttarāyaṇam or dakshayaṇam, daytime or nighttime. All things are not. It's a botheration for devotees. Simply, one should practice the name of chanting. One should practice chanting the holy name always by remembering Krishna, by chanting the name of Krishna. One should of going back home, back to God. That is the purport of this verse. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Now we'll chant one round of Hare Krishna mantra on the auspicious day. So by chanting or doing any activity on this auspicious days, the result is 1000 times, not ordinary. We'll get 1000 times benefit of chanting the holy name on the, of course, anywhere, anytime we can chant, but on this auspicious day, whatever activities you do, good activities, it will benefit 1,000 times. So let us all chant Hare Krishna mantra. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.